Hello and welcome everyone back to F1 2020, my team. I forgot to record practice and qualifying, so here's the race.
Good afternoon and welcome to Baku. This was the arena, if you think back to 2017, of one of the most eventful races of modern history, with controversy behind the safety car, last-second overtakes, and a historic podium for Williams and for Lance Stroll. So let's find out what lies in store for us this year. It's time for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. With 20 turns and a length of 3.7 miles, Baku City Circuit in the heart of the Azerbaijan capital is a real test of a driver's endurance, patience and precision. 90-degree corners through Sector 1 lead into a tightening uphill sprint as we start to circle around the old city. Then a 1.4-mile chase flat out through Sector 3 towards the finish line. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today. But I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Thanks, David. Well, actually, I didn't forget to record practice and qualifying. I did, but I didn't. It's just the footage was kind of like corrupted. Twitch was not working that day when I was streaming it. Or at least not on my phone. So I just gave up because, like, you could see where I qualified. Practice is not that interesting to watch. I just put laps in there to, make the videos longer. But, yeah, lights out and away we go. I forgot to completely mention. We're up into P18. I believe we started in P20. I was not feeling good about Baku, but somehow we did not get damage from hitting Romain Grosjean. That was a bit of a crazy move that I surely should not have done, but is what it is. Free positions, I'll take it. Anyways, yeah, this race, there was a lot of stuff going on. This video is about as long as any other video I do, and it's only just the race, and in the past videos I've included practices and stuff. I'm pretty sure either this race or the next one at Canada we had a durability upgrade fail, but not really sure which race it was. But down the inside, 3 wide. Nice move at the end of lap 1 there in today's race. Up into P13. And we got a big gap here coming down this incredibly oversized front straightaway at Baku. DRS enabled now. Lando Norris in front of us. We'll see if we can catch him. This is actually my second time recording this race. The first time I recorded it, the game crashed and I had to restart it. First time I recorded it, it was a lot more interesting too, which just made things worse. Pretty sure my first time recording the race, the one that got corrupted and lost when the game crashed, I'm pretty sure I finished P4. Or at least I had like half a lap to go and I was in P4, and then the game just shut off on me. But there's an epic move from the inside to the outside on Lando Norris. Nice. Up into P11, 1 spot away from getting more points for this team. I believe we have points from China. We got 1. I don't know, did we get any in Spain? I know we didn't get any in Zandvoort or Monaco, so I'm just not sure about Spain. I don't think we did, because we had that big battle with Esteban Ocon for the whole race, and I'm pretty sure that was like for P11, P12, something like that. But yeah, if you haven't seen those, check them out before the end of this race, because, you know, this race is in the future. And yeah, only lap 4 here. Gonna have DRS and Carlos Sainz, but it turns out it's not gonna matter, as I believe at the end of this lap, he comes in to pit. Yeah, you could see it. He's peeling into the pit lane there. Many other drivers were put up into P6 now in this race. And yes, looking good. Kind of went wide there. The final slow corner, final non-flat out corner on this track. But yeah, it seems like we're one of the last ones to pit. We're pitting this lap, as you can see there by that blue wrench icon thing down in next to the RPMs in the lower right corner. Yeah, gonna come into pit, but quickly. There was an engine failure behind us. It was Norris, I believe. And you're going to see here, Valtteri Bottas got held up, or at least I believe it was him. It was one of the Mercs that got held up completely. And the Ferrari might have lost like a second or so. See here, they both just got held up. That Ferrari, I believe it was Sebastian Vettel, caught Valtteri Bottas very quickly, because Valtteri was caught up behind Lando. Dang, that could have been a big crash. That could have caused a safety car. Race 1, there was a safety car. Which is sad, the first safety car of the series, and of course the game crashes and ruins it all, but now we're in the pit lane, lap 7. Right at the halfway point in today's race. 3.1 seconds, not the best of pit stops. But yeah, here comes Esteban around the outside. We don't talk about what just happened there with the corner cut. Don't talk about it at all. Please. Wasn't my fault. If you ever corner cut, just blame it on the wheel. Or if there's a driver nearby, just blame it on them. But yes, we are running good here right now. P17. Of course, I do believe some people still have not pit in this race. A lot of the people who did already pit were already in front of us. And I do believe we were also jumped, however, in the pits by a few drivers. Giuliano is now in the pits. And yeah, contract negotiations are coming up. And I really do not think Giuliano Alesi is going to be staying with the team. I think we're going to be dropping him in about, 20 days game time? 28 days game time, something like that. It was only like 3 or 4 weeks left, which I believe is 3 races or so, right around the time we reach Austria, I think. So we still have the rest of this race, Canada in the next race, and France the race after that, I believe, for Giuliano, and maybe in Austria, which is after that. However, I do not believe Giuliano will still have his contract through Silverstone and the British Grand Prix the week after Austria. I'm pretty sure that's how the schedule goes. I'm not 100% sure, but here comes Esteban with just 5 coming to 4 to go in this race. I'm going to make the move work, however. but he does have a major advantage with DRS down this front straight. See what he can do down the pit straight. Go to the inside, trying to defend. The first 3 corners on this track are all left-handers. But yeah, we go back to the outside to have the preferred line. We brake later than Esteban. Esteban had more speed, so we kind of did have to brake early, so he would make the corner. Through turns 1 and 2, things looking good as we head down towards turn 3. This car was feeling good all throughout this race. Practicing qualifying, I had to use a lot of rewinds just because this track feels so much different in this game. But I really got the hang of it. During this race, I felt good. Yeah, I messed up in the castle section a few times. Yeah, I messed up, I think, in turn 1 a few times when I had DRS and had rich mix and overtake enabled, which is just absolutely crazy. I think Esteban actually hit the inside wall there slightly. Or no, that was actually Daniel Ricciardo, the other Renault. But anyways, we're into the points in P10. Carlos Sainz up ahead of us. Can we catch him? Coming to just 2 laps to go in the race. It's going to be awfully close. If we can make the pass. We are not within 1 second, so we don't have DRS. We have to rely on our less than 10% battery and rich mix. Don't have much fuel left, don't have much battery left. Apparently we were in DRS range, however. Apparently we just got into 1 second range before the DRS, so we have DRS once again. But yeah, fuel and battery not on our side here, which might make us lose 9th position or any chance to get it. Coming on to the last lap, we lost 2 seconds to Carlos Sainz. Or about an extra second. It was already about a second. And we're out of battery, which I think means we're done trying to get P9 here. Antonio Giovinazzi in the Alfa Romeo in P8, looking good. On to the last lap of this race. It's looking like we are not going to be able to get it. I think we got a bit of wing damage there, as I believe we hit the wall a slight bit. This last lap, I really was not caring about damage. We weren't going to gain any positions as long as we didn't mess up in the first 3/4 of the lap. We weren't going to lose any positions. It was pretty much just race over from here. Just cruise back to the start finish line after I do my signature spin across the line. But Valtteri Bottas wins the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I think Ferrari finished 2nd and 3rd. I don't know. Looks like the Red Bull's 4th and 5th and Hamilton in 6th. But yeah, we got wing damage there. I really didn't care at this point. Using all of our battery, swerving the car, and there you go, signature spin across the line. That's now going to be my thing. Of course, when I first get a race win, it's going to happen. P10, 1 point, driver of the day. Can't get much better than that. Woo. So close to tier 7 in a new livery, which we might use some time or another. Probably going to use the special paint scheme for the American Grand Prix, the US Grand Prix, because it's my home race. Probably will. But yeah, there are the results. Sebastian Vettel, Charles Leclerc, Max Verstappen, Alexander Albon, Lewis Hamilton, top 6, Kimi Raikkonen, Antonio Giovinazzi, Carlos Sainz, and me finish top 10. So, coming up in like a few seconds, I guess, would be the highlights. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you want more of this. F1 should be back. I have, including this one, I have 2 races lined up to be uploaded, and I should be at least doing France later today live on Twitch. That'll be up on YouTube. Hopefully 2 or 3 days from now. Here are the highlights. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Listen to some highlight music. Oh my god, we were 5 wide into turn 1.